So you were talking about gaining huge wealth and all, but you said about the lottery ticket winner who became a pauper again after 5 years because he didn't know how to manage finances. So how exactly should you manage money, or how should you manage finances?
Managing money, whatever money we have, depends on the kind of blueprint we have. If somebody is getting 1 billion today and he has got a project and he has got a picture where to save this money, how to multiply this money, and what are the best mode of investment, and if he is having already that blueprint inside, he will be using the money for multiplying. And he is lacking any blueprint, but immense wealth is coming. The whole money will go after some time. Because, so again, to have a clear blueprint about abundance and richness and life what we want to have.
So you were talking about the various kind of blocks which inhibit people to do something. And what are these self-limiting beliefs which are inside people?
It's a good question. We have, everybody, we have lots of self-limiting beliefs. When we are all born, even every President Barack Obama or Bill Clinton or Dr. Manmohan Singh, everybody when we born, we were all same hardware. Okay. So, but with regard to our software, many people programmed us, conditioned us, like our parents, our teachers, our elders, environment, society, political parties, and religion, and different conditioning and different programming of the software. And there will be certain limitations during the software when they made, or it's unconsciously it has affected our mind. Like, you cannot be that successful, you cannot go beyond the regions, you cannot be a billionaire, and your capacity is limited. Always feeling that your capacity limiting. When you see the dictionary also, you cannot, you shall not, that impossibility. This kind of words we can see more in the dictionary than the positive words. So these are the conditioning or the programming. For example, a small elephant, and when the small elephant it is being trained, they put a very big chain to its leg and tying to a very big tree, and it will try to pull and pull and pull and so many times when the small elephant is trying, it will get wounds and the pain continuously, and its brain, the programming is coming. I cannot break it, I cannot break it, I cannot break it, I cannot break it. And for every individual, we have so much of this sort of negative programming or self-limiting beliefs. Certainly universities, they have observed certain studies and reveals that we have more than 45,000 negative blocks and beliefs inside us. And there are certain predominant ones which blocks our success and making us limited beings. We have to remove it, and that we can do only during meditation, because at that time we are accessing the subconscious mind. That time we can remove this sort of limiting beliefs and feeling of ourselves abundant and powerful. And again, there are thousands of thoughts coming every day, and we have to focus our thought into one area where we have passion and talent. For example, the sunlight is scattered, it's powerless. When we are holding a big magnifying glass to the sunlight, it is focused. It can burn anything. So, holding by mind power training program, holding a big magnifying glass to our subconscious mind, we are focusing our thought and passion in one particular area. And where we have talents, there we are focusing. So thought will become so powerful. It's basically energy. It will become so powerful. And before that, we have to remove all the self-limiting beliefs. When we are seeing only what we want and living in the present, but the future, whatever you want, you are seeing only that. Your mind is energy. We are all connected, and law of attraction will start working, and our mind will be attracting it, and it will be emerging into your life. everybody's mind we have got creative power inside. And all the buildings, all the towers, for example, Patana Tower, Shanghai Tower, Eiffel Tower, Chicago Tower, and even Burj Tower in Dubai, everything somebody visualized. Taj Mahal was visualized by somebody. That visualization, that thought, focusing intensely their thought into that area, then resource will come, the blueprint will come, other people will come, and slowly it will emerge into reality. And for everybody's house, first is coming in the mind, then we are focusing, then finally the resource will come, the blueprint will come, the house will emerge out of nothing. That is the power of the thought.
Thought is a seed.